April is Autism Awareness Month, which leads us to ask the question, what is autism? Autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder. That means it's a condition that changes the way someone's brain and body grow. There's only one way to tell if someone has autism: a full evaluation by a licensed psychologist or psychiatrist. That means a doctor will test a person's knowledge, reasoning, communication, behavior, social skills, and review the history of their life all the way back to before they were born. The doctor is looking for two specific things. First, a person who has a hard time communicating with and interacting with other people. Second, very specific repeating behaviors, interests, or activities. Let's look at what that means. A person having a hard time communicating with and interacting with other people might look like not having similar feelings as others, or not understanding when others share their feelings, not using body language, or not understanding body language when others use it, not understanding relationships or how to make friends. Now, we all struggle with these things sometimes, but someone with autism will struggle with them all the time and everywhere they go. Second, a doctor is looking for very specific repeating behaviors, interests, or activities, and they have to have at least two of these things. First, repetitive, purposeless movements, use of objects, or speech. Things like rocking back and forth, tapping on everything, or repeating lines from a TV show over and over again. Insisting that everything is always the same, no matter what. Like eating the exact same thing every day, or getting very upset if something happens at 10:01 instead of 10 o'clock, or needing to touch every backpack hook every time they walk by. Only caring about their favorite things, but caring about them way more than you'd think. For example, someone with autism might use only their favorite pencil and refuse to write if they can't find it. They might watch ceiling fans instead of TV, or they might love trains and not care at all about cars. Last, they might under or overreact to their senses. For example, not caring if it gets super cold out and they're wearing shorts, or putting their face so close to a screen their nose touches it, or smelling things that most people would leave alone. What causes autism? This is a complicated question, and we don't have all the answers, but we know some causes of autism. We know that genetic and medical conditions can influence a person's autism diagnosis. Every person has information stored in their body that tells their body how to grow. We know that some cases of autism happen because there are unexpected changes in that information that affect the way someone's brain and body grow. Second, environmental factors. We also know that a person's experiences before they are born, when they are born, or during the early years of their life is connected with autism. But there's a lot we still don't know. We're not sure exactly how genetics and a person's environment influences autism. We can't predict which children will have autism and which won't, even if they have the same experience or the same medical condition. You might also be wondering, what does spectrum mean? The official name of autism is autism spectrum disorder. You may hear people say that someone is on the spectrum. When we hear the word spectrum, we often think of a line showing more or less, but that's not a helpful way to understand autism. A better image is a stove. Have you ever seen food cooked on a stove? There are usually 4 or 5 different burners, and each burner has its own knob that lets you turn the heat up or down. Most of us have our burners somewhere around medium. We call this the average range. We're all a little different, but we're generally in the same range. Someone with autism has some of their burners turned way up or way down. Everyone with autism has their burner for social skills turned down. Take Maria, for example. Maria has autism, and her burner for temperature is turned way down, so she doesn't ever feel cold, and she wears tank tops and shorts in the middle of winter. But her burner for sounds is turned way up, so the sounds in school hurt her ears. When she's around a lot of people, she wears noise-canceling headphones. Her burner for social skills is turned down a little bit. She needs extra help understanding when others have feelings, but she's very friendly and enjoys playing with her friends at school. Joshua is different. His burner for social skills is turned way down, and he doesn't ever talk or even look at other people. This is called nonverbal. His burner for taste is turned way up, so he eats Ritz crackers every day because he likes that every bite is exactly the same. His burner for sound is right in the middle, though, so he doesn't mind the noise of his class or even the fire alarm. Everyone is different, and the best way to know how someone with autism experiences the world is to learn what they do and don't like, just like you learn the likes and dislikes of your other friends. So, how can you help? Most people want to include students with autism, but they feel nervous or like they don't know what to do. So here are the two most important things you can do to make our school welcoming. First, don't be afraid. Easier said than done, I know. But many people are scared they might trigger a meltdown or accidentally be offensive, so they avoid working with students with autism. Don't be afraid. Everyone makes mistakes, even people who have worked with autism for a long time. You're going to make mistakes too, and that's okay. What matters is how you learn and grow when you make a mistake. So let go of being afraid and give it your best. Second, ask and notice. Every person with autism is different. In fact, every person is different, period. The only way to learn about someone is to ask them questions about themselves and to pay attention to what they say and do. The same is true for people with autism. If someone with autism can't speak for themselves, ask an adult who knows them. We're here to help. Kindness, patience, and humility go a long way. We're all here at school to learn, and that includes learning about each other. I know Chicopee Woods is a loving, welcoming place where everyone has the chance to be their best self. Keep up the good work, Hawks. We all work better when we work together.